in touch with your inner superhero, like Sean here, and you love nature, like me, then gather up all your caped crusaders this weekend and head down to the Superhero Summer Sendoff at Springs Preserve, sponsored by Barrett Gold.
Those kids are ready to go. We're ready to go. They're definitely ready to go. Two real-life superheroes, Chris Sekmar, naturalist from the Springs Preserve, and Leslie Maple is the manager of communications and corporate affairs for Barrett Gold of North America. Great having both of you.
You revealed my secret identity.
I'm
don't
so
need this
sorry.
Yes.
What is your superhero name?
Yes. I'm just kind of getting into the spirit.
Okay.
Getting ready, yes.
We'll take it.
It's nice. You know, the cape is very empowering.
It is.
I have some extras if you'd like to try it out. Yeah.
Oh,
so I have
what?
Blue, red,
this is
green.
good.
Yeah.
I'll let Sean choose.
I'll go for the blue.
He's very picky about his
Yeah.
case.
This is fantastic. So explain Superhero Weekend to us.
Superhero Weekend is this coming weekend, the 20th and 21st at Springs Preserve. And what we're going to be doing is we're going to be offering activities all day, movies, live shows, crafts and activities for the kids, all free to get in, courtesy of our friends at Barrett Gold. So
Nice.
Now, isn't there a Wonder Woman event?
Yes, we're going to have a Wonder Woman story time. Are you looking forward to that one?
Yes. Tell me about that.
Good. We'll have characters, so we'll have photo opportunities. We'll have fans of the heroes can come down and actually meet their superhero friends.
No kidding.
And it's a great send-off for the end of summer before we turn them over to the real superheroes that get them ready for school next week and teach them at the school.
Can I just say the fact that she's wearing a gold cape is so
Thanks
apropos.
to our.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, there
Being
is
actually
always
is from Barrett
Barrett
Gold.
Yes.
Explain the partnership between you and Springs Preserve. How did that all happen?
Well, so Barrett Gold has worked with the Springs Preserve for a number of years.
Yeah.
It's a really natural fit for us. They do a lot of work in STEM education and sustainability, which goes well with what we do at our mining operations. And we're celebrating our first year in Southern Nevada.
Nice.
So we thought this would be a fun way to celebrate that with our partners at Springs Preserve and with the Las Vegas community.
And what in particular drove you to be a part of the Superhero Weekend?
Well, I am looking forward to seeing Wonder Woman as well. I'm also hoping maybe, Batman and Captain America might be there too.
Nice.
But
Very cool.
again, it's just we're really community oriented and we've had a good partnership with Springs Preserve. So it's a fun way for us to celebrate our first year here.
Awesome.
Wonderful. Now, there are going to be some really fun crafts as well this weekend. Is that right? Tell me about that.
If you have an aspiring superhero, you can bring them down to the Springs Preserve this weekend, and they can make their own capes, they can make some masks, they can enjoy a little frozen treat, all for free. So it's a great opportunity to kind of send off the summer.
And you were actually recently, Las Vegas Review-Journal called you the best place to take an out-of-town guest. That's pretty awesome.
It is, and it's something we're proud of. It's a nice escape from what you would consider the Las Vegas scene for a day.
This city is filled with places to bring out-of-town guests.
Exactly.
The whole city's built on out-of-town guests.
Right.
You took all of
We're
them
the
down.
best.
Number one.
I was very impressed with that too. Yeah, it's the cape.
There we go. It's beautiful.
I was very impressed with that as well. And I was looking you up online yesterday because I've yet to visit, as I mentioned before. And I couldn't believe you have a lot of acres, and you're really quite central in town.
Oh, yes.
So it's a unique spot.
Yeah, 180 acres, and it's located just a mile or so away from downtown, right on Valley View and the 95 freeway. And you can't miss it. Just when you're driving by the freeway, get off when you see a big Gila monster on the side of the road. And we're right
You can't
there.
miss it.
Yes.
Absolutely. It's one of those places that if you are, you're new to the valley and you're like, oh, it's all concrete. Oh, just no nature. Oh, my goodness. You go to Springs Preserve and you're just you're transported to a different place. It's really incredible.
Well, and that would be why you want to bring visitors there,
Of course.
right?
Bring
Because,
yourself there.
Let me show you something about Las Vegas you didn't know, it sounds like.
Yeah,
Am I
no
right?
question. Absolutely.
Wait, will you tell me a little bit about the history of the preserve?
Oh, sure. On the preserve, it's 180 acres, right? It's a large site, and it really is the home of the first non-native people that moved to Las Vegas. And different times of the year, it was owned by some of the famous Las Vegans who streets and schools are named after. Decatur Gas and places that that lived at the site. And originally, at different times, it was a ranch. It was a place. And there's still historic cottages and things located on property. The preserve was designated as a National Historic Site and overseen by the Water District. And they thought it would be a great opportunity to build a facility that demonstrates how people can live kind of in harmony with the desert instead of defiance of it. So
Absolutely.
they built a museum that's kind of has a little bit of everything, a little bit of something for everybody. There's botanical gardens, there's history lessons, there's sustainability lessons, all found on property. So
How nice we get to
fantastic.
share it.
No question. It's great having both of you. I'd love to know the melt value of your cake. We'll figure that out.
Superhero Weekend at Springs Preserve happens this Saturday and Sunday from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. Admission is free. Check out more details on their website or Facebook page. Superhero costumes, by the way, Sean, are encouraged but not required.
BYOC. Bring your own cake.
Ooh, nice.
Yeah, there we go.
You pulled that
That
out.
was still to come on the morning play.